Thanks for checking in, guys. It's Sunday, about almost 2:30. Everybody's getting ready to watch football. I certainly am as well. But I wanted to check in just to do a little bit of a weather update here. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little discouraged. Just when you think the pattern's going to turn the corner and you're going to get exactly what you need for big storms, it just doesn't happen. And just like winters where it keeps snowing, and like last year, and you get storms, if it doesn't want to snow, it doesn't want to snow. And this year, it really does not want to snow. In our area. I mean, just look out your window. I'm looking at my window right now. It's raining. Temperatures are rising. So we got this little storm system here, and this little piece of junk comes up the coast and gives everybody rain. Up in Maine, you think you live in Maine, you get snow. Not this time. Rain. But up here in the in Vermont ski resorts, you might get a little bit. I was supposed to be in Jay Peak this weekend. That didn't even work out. So I hope they're having fun up there. But this comes through. Cold air behind it. Now let's focus on this Clipper, which... Again, guys, don't get your hopes up on this. There's potential it redevelops. This is the GFS showing it developing offshore. European basically wants to go to Bermuda with it, so you can kiss that goodbye. But one thing, if you want a little bit of hope, if I look at the GFS ensemble, which basically takes the main model and adjusts the inputs to test it for error, you can see some of the members. You see these little dots. These are all different low pressure centers of the model being rerun, and you can see some of them have it to the west. So it's showing you there's a spread to the west. So don't give up on Wednesday. I know we all want to, but if this thing digs a little bit, we can get some accumulating snow. So I'll check back in on that tomorrow morning. Let's go back to the upwear pattern again. To get big storms, you want to see that. Look, you got to see that high pressure over Greenland, high pressure over Alaska, all red on the top and blue underneath. Low pressures underneath. That causes energy coming from northern stream, from the subtropical stream to slow down, collapse on each other, and cause a big storm. Not to mention cold air stays locked in place. Every time it looks like that's going to happen, so we have little spurts of maybe a little bit of a negative NAO there on Friday. It just goes back to a neutral to positive NAO. And yes, we have a ridge out west, and that's going to keep the area cold into February. But again, we got to get blocking up here. And as long as you have this little vortex up here in, say, central, eastern Canada, it's just not going to happen. So we got to wait. And, winter's, we're past halftime. We got February, maybe a little bit of March. But, guys, at this point, you just got to hope for one event. This being a snowy winter, it's not looking good. I think we know that. You wait for that one event. Hopefully we can get one storm this year. We say, you know what, it was a bad winter, but at least we had some fun tracking a storm. I have nothing to track. I'm talking about a Clipper here that probably isn't even going to redevelop. That just shows you how bad it is. So I wish I had more enthusiasm, but I don't. But again, it will be cold, though. So keep that in mind. It's not going to warm up. It's going to be cold. It's just we don't have that blocking. So, I need to see that blocking for the big storm. Now, as we head further in the period, going to January 30th, again, maybe something can develop. I'll tell you what, these models have been horrible. A couple days ago, you saw the maps I put up, all the blocking. Now it's not even there anymore. So, a lot of inconsistencies, which mean things can always change. But I just want to be honest with you guys and let you know that it's starting to really wear on me now. Now we're in the middle of January, and nothing. It literally 4 inches maybe where I live in Morristown. I don't know other places, but it's not good. Ski resorts. I went skiing in Killington on December, 15th. I think that's the only snow they got all year. They got snow, but they had 2 feet, and I got the best weekend of the year in. But keep checking in, guys. Enjoy the football games today. I want to rant a little bit. I had to blow off some steam. But more updates tomorrow morning.